We all know the Disney version of the Snow White story, and the movie isn't actually all that far off from the original. The people responsible for turning the story into an animated film wisely chose to cut back on the gore and tone down the rapiness just a bit for the big screen. In the classic version, it's Snow White's real mother, not her stepmother, that is trying to kill her. Not only does her mother want to kill her, the crazy old hag also wants to eat Snow White's liver and lungs for dinner.
Whoa.
When she sends the huntsman out to kill Snow White, she specifically asks the huntsman to bring back the liver and lungs because she wants to cook that up and eat it for dinner that night.
Oh, that's awesome. That's badass. What's it in the Disney movie? It's just like, bring me the body? No, she just says kill her.
Yeah, she just wants Snow White dead, so the huntsman goes after her, and then the huntsman gets all horny for her and lets her go.
Mm.
And if I remember correctly, in pretty much all of these fairy tales, the princess is surprisingly young, like shockingly young.
Young and hot as fuck.
Well, that's, by young, I'm talking like between the ages of 12 and 14.
Well, I'm also saying hot as fuck in regards to the age I was when I saw these.
Oh, okay, that's fair. And I think Ariel was 16.
Like they're made for kids.
That's
so
legal
like
in some
they
states,
want to
I
have
think.
a nice, young, attractive lead character for all these young boys who will, if you get them excited about women, tell them that women will fuck you. If you're rich, you'll work hard. If you join the army, you'll get so many chicks. So work hard and join the military, and you'll get to fuck the Little Mermaid.
That's so the Little Mermaid was war propaganda.
Was it really?
The Little Mermaid was part of the war machine. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I thought you were saying that I was right. I was like, see, I got an intuition.
No, no, that's definitely not the case.
No, but I
Little
think
Mermaid's way older. Like
well,
the
in the
story's
big-
way older.
I'm just saying in general, like that's what those movies are for. Well, not maybe on purpose. I think they are on purpose, but you learn as a kid what the purpose of life is, and if you're trained since you're a kid that you need to be a badass, work hard, make a lot of money, fight in wars to get a princess, then you're gonna do that, right? It's motivational.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Or also brainwashing, depending on how you look at it.
It's all subjective, I guess. After the huntsman fucks up his job and lets Snow White get away, the evil queen makes 3 attempts on her life instead of just the one seen in the movie.
So wait, Snow White is the magic mirror one? Mirror, mirror
Yeah.
on the wall, who's the sexiest of them all?
Yeah, magic mirror on the wall. Who does every man in the kingdom wanna fuck? I think is what they
and
say
then
in the
that's-
Disney version.
And it's the apple, and that's the one with the wishing well, right? Snow White is always at the wishing well? Or is that Cinderella?
No, I don't think so. It's not Cinderella either.
Sleeping Beauty. Well, which one sings at the wishing well? Is like, I'm wishing for the one
that is
love
That is
to
Snow White, I
find
think.
me, to find me today.
He sounds just like her.
Today. That one. That's Snow White, right?
Pretty sure that's Snow White.
Okay. We're on the same page. Continue, please.
So the evil queen makes 3 attempts on Snow White's life instead of just the one seen in the movie, but each time the 7 dwarves show up to save the day so they can keep going on and being simps for her. She just sits around singing and looking pretty all day, and the dwarves go out and work in the mines.
Mm-hmm.
Just take care of her, all because she's pretty. Another valuable lesson
And she cooks.
taught by fairy tales. Wait, does she cook for him?
Yeah, she makes some food when they get home.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Yeah, because remember in the Disney version, she like befriends the nature, and there's like a whole scene where she's like cleaning all their clothes and shit, and like doing dishes and fucking doing that woman shit.
I got to go back and,
Well, the
and
men
watch
are
Snow
working
White
in the
again.
mines, which
So
makes
the
it
third,
fair.
yeah, yeah, I totally forgot about that. It's been years since I've seen Snow White.
Yeah, I'm down to
I was a
switch.
little kid the
I'd
last
be
time
down
that
to stay home and wash the clothes while the women work in the diamond mines.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, let's swap it up. That's what they should have done when they did the Me Too movement. Okay, this is
That's
off topic,
equality.
but yeah, we should have just switched instantly everything. That would have been awesome.
So the
Anyone who
male-dominated
has a
fields become female-dominated, and the female-dominated fields become male-dominated.
yeah, you just instantly swap it. Like anyone who is married or has a boyfriend or girlfriend at the time, whatever your jobs are, it just instantly swaps by order of the president, Donald Trump, at the time. And it just happens instantly, and then everyone does each other's jobs, and will like, and then everybody would like
So
understand the difference between them and how they're both fucking hard.
wait, but let's say you have a couple where the wife is a heart surgeon and the husband, like, they're a real progressive couple from like Seattle, and the wife is a heart surgeon and the husband is a stay-at-home mom.
The husband is a gay porn actor.
The husband is a gay porn actor and they switch roles. So
Yeah,
suddenly
and
you have some guy with lube all over his
well, the whole
hands,
time for their whole
slipping
relationship.
and sliding, like dropping the heart all over the place.
Well, this is the thing. The whole time the guy was like, "Listen, baby, I love you." The gay porn acting, it's called acting. It's not real. It's a show. I don't actually want to fuck these guys. It's a job. It's called acting. Just like Hollywood.
Tell me this, baby. Do you think that Daniel Day-Lewis is really Abraham Lincoln? No.
And then they swap and he's like, "Oh, you're fucking all these dudes now." Well, actually, I guess it would be chicks. Either way though, he'd be like, "Fuck. Are you acting?" And she's like, "It's acting."
No, that's regressive thinking right there. It could still his wife could switch jobs with him, and she could go in and have sex with all of those gay men, and it would still be gay porn. That's progress.
Okay. We're onto something here.
Okay, yeah, that's
It
a
was
whole rabbit hole that we could go down.
incredible
right
idea. I think that could be a movie like The Purge. Like
there. How did we go from Snow White to this?
I actually don't remember how it happened, but but The Purge, it's obviously impossible that would ever happen, but it's such a cool idea. You could make a movie called The Switch. It's just like The Purge, and for like 1 week everyone has to by law switch jobs, and it fucks everything up, but the purpose is to make everyone understand everyone else's jobs.
So if you're married, you and your spouse swap jobs. If
Yeah,
you're
anyone
if you're in
that's
a
in a
relationship, you switch jobs with your
Best friends have to do it.
significant other.
Like,
Well,
and then if you're a lone
if-
survivor, you have to fill out a form and you get swapped with somebody you don't know.
What if it's like, what if both of the friends are married or have boyfriends or
Yeah,
girlfriends?
it only happens if you don't have a spouse. Like if you're
What if you're in a
Marking
polyamorous
single?
relationship where you've got like 5 people all living in the same house, all pairing off
You
and
get-
fucking each other?
you have to fill out a form, and most likely you just get murdered without anyone knowing.
you get taken to the extermination camps.
That's fucked up. Drink. Okay, just get back to the Snow White fairy tale. So in the original version, she wants to eat her daughter.
Yeah, that's a couple plot points back. Right now we're talking about the third time that the queen tried to kill Snow White. So the first 2 times the dwarves were able to save her. So
Right.
I think the first time the evil queen tricked Snow White into cinching her corset too tight, and it like almost suffocated her or something stupid like that.
What the hell?
I don't remember what the second time was, but it was probably equally stupid. Then the third time was the charm, when the queen tricked Snow into eating a poison apple.
This we all know.
And at that point, in the original story, Snow White was full-blown, stone-cold, dead as a doornail.
Okay.
Not just sleeping or knocked out or whatever she was in the Disney version. Like, she was full-blown dead. So her
Corpse.
army of tiny... She was a corpse. She was a former princess. Her army of tiny simp kings thought she was too beautiful to bury, so instead they put her in a glass casket so everyone could get horny over the dead teenager's corpse.
I've seen the music video for, what's it called? I Kauf die Sonne by Rammstein.
Did they all get horny over a dead teenager's corpse?
Yes. Have you not seen the music video for that? They actually, it's like a mockery of the Snow White story. They have a super hot young girl that comes over, and the band are the Seven Dwarfs, and they're all working in the mines.
I think I watched it once years ago when I was dating a girl that was a huge Rammstein fan, so she always had the music videos playing.
It's pretty tough. There's like shots of the lead singer who is ripped, like mining. He's like mining. He's holding like a what's that thing called? Like a jackhammer that you like break up concrete with. He's holding it. Yeah, is that what it's called? Actually, yeah. So he's holding that. He's holding that like you would hold a rifle, and just like drilling into a wall with his
what the
huge.
Fuck?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a good video to watch.
After we're done recording, I'll go watch the video.
Yeah, watch it. It's short, you know. Their songs are all 3 minutes long. It's a good video though. There's even like a part where like the guitarist is shredding on a mountain, and his guitar is like the size of, like triple the size of him, and he's just shredding on it. It's awesome.
What the fuck? It sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's a good video. I forget what happens at the end. I think they save her. I don't remember. I guess we're going to find out right now.
We are about to find out. So one of the people who got horny for this dead teenage girl in the middle of the forest was the aptly named Prince Charming. He told the dwarves that he had fallen in love with Snow White, again, who's dead, a dead teenage girl in a glass casket in the middle of the forest. He fell in love with her somehow. And he wanted to take her home to his castle, which was more befitting of a woman of her beauty. It wasn't because Prince Charming was going to fuck her corpse. No, sir.
Oh, that's right. So she's at the wishing well, and Prince Charming is just like walking by, and they meet for like 1 second, right? Then later the hunter comes and tries to kill her, and it doesn't work. Anyway, I'm just remembering the movie, not the fairy tale. So anyway,
Prince Charming saw a teenage girl by a wishing well for a matter of seconds before watching some adult come up and try to murder her with like an axe or something.
Yeah.
He takes off running, comes back, finds out that she's dead out in the middle of the forest in a glass coffin, and then he wants to go take her body home. What else is he going to do with that body?
That's weird. What is he going to do?
The dwarves agreed, and Prince Charming began hauling the corpse home where he totally wasn't going to fuck it.
He's
but
Prince
along
Charming.
the way, he's Prince Charming. He's such a nice guy. There's no way that he's going to have sex with this magically preserved corpse.
Yeah, Dopey, Happy, and fucking Doc were just like, you know what? I trust him. Great guy.
Or he just paid him the amount of money that they were going to make off of her corpse in their lifetime.
Yeah. I really like this guy. this Prince Charming. He's a great guy.
You know, this
Great
charming guy. There's something about him. He's very
Give him the
very-
body. Give her the body. Give him the body.
what's the word for it? There's a word for how he is. It starts with the CH. Charismatic. That's what it is.
I don't know what
Prince
it is.
Charming is very charismatic.
Grumpy comes up. He's like, it's called charming. And I don't have my pudding.
So along the way, Snow White's coffin was jostled by a bump, and the piece of poison apple stuck in her mouth fell out, causing her to come back to life. So nobody...
So she just choked on an apple?
She took a bite of an apple and collapsed, and nobody bothered to check and see if it was just blocking her fucking airway.
Yeah, so maybe it wasn't even a poison apple. Maybe she just choked on an apple. I mean, it was a different time. They didn't have medics and they hadn't learned this shit yet, okay?
So Snow White's been out for an indeterminate amount of time. She wakes up and she's in a glass box in the back of a wagon being taken God knows where by some dude that she saw right before some other guy tried to murder her. What's the first thing that she does?
It was an old lady, right?
What was an old lady?
Wasn't the poison apple the last thing that happened?
Yeah, the poison apple was from the old lady.
And the old
An old
lady's
lady
the queen,
who tried
right?
to kill her 2 fucking times before that. But she just kept listening to this old lady.
Yep. Mike Tyson
So she
has
wakes
a quote
up
about
and
that.
she wakes up in the back of this wagon in a glass box with some dude who she saw right before she was almost murdered. Very first thing that she does, and which by the way, I'm sure that he explained to her like, "Oh, I can't believe that you're awake. I thought you were dead. I was taking your body home with me to keep in my home, like some non-weirdo." So she marries the fucking guy. And to celebrate their wedding...
Where was I? You saved me.
Such a gentleman.
So, you're
you
so
saved me.
charming. You saved me from dying.
So to celebrate their wedding, the prince had Snow White's mother arrested and brought before them. Red-hot iron shoes were fastened to her feet, and she was forced to dance in a fire for the newlyweds until she ultimately died.
Holy
The
shit.
end.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, put that in the Disney version.
Dude, that bitch got what she
Walt
deserved.
Disney, you fucking pussy.